Hi everyone, it's Lida Rippe, back with another insightful real estate update. Today we have Bob Hickman, our expert loan consultant, joining us to break down what's cooking in the market. Bob, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So as we dive into what is happening right now in the market, Bob, share with us a little bit of what is the current pulse of the real estate market as we head into summer.
Since the beginning of the year, where the real estate market is, there's a very, very, very strong demand. Inventory is very small, but a very strong demand right now.
Yeah. And then, one of the things that we are currently seeing, especially in this last month, is that, at the end, people, they have to make a move and inventory is slightly coming and more properties are coming into the market, right?
The inventories may have just slightly increased, but not significantly. There's still the supply and demand on homes right now is just very, very strong. Mm-hmm. If it's priced right, it lasts days.
Exactly.
And with multiple offers.
Exactly. So definitely, price matters in this market. And then as a buyer, everyone has to be prepared just to pretty much compete in this market, right?
Yeah, you want to be prepared. You want to be approved. You want to be able to make that offer and move on a moment's notice if you find something you like. Preparation is the key.
Exactly. So then just looking ahead, what can buyers and sellers expect as we move into the fall?
I think as far as some of the economic data that came out, and as even today, I think interest rates have they've been high for a long time. They've compared to where we were a couple of years ago. And I think as we start to see maybe a few things, for example, we're seeing some delinquencies in some areas. We're seeing auto sales down a little bit. We're seeing delinquencies on credit cards, consumer spending starting to slow. So that means that people are really starting to hit the limit on what they can spend, what they can afford, and how much they have to afford that, which is going to start leveling off inflation. When that starts to level off, I think once we see some cracks in that sentiment over, a little bit of a track record. I think the Fed, maybe late this year, maybe August, and then going into next year, I think it's going to be really aggressive as some of these cracks that we've just starting to see will be more pronounced. And they'll want to keep the economy and lowering the lending rate will free up some of that money so we can get the economy, keeping it stable. So I think going into this time next year is going to be really exciting as far as rates go.
Exactly. But anyway, some of our clients, they always ask the question like, is this the right time? Right? Is this the right time for move? Is this the right time to sell? What are your thoughts on that?
Here's my thoughts in regards to home values. They have been where they are at right now, and the demand is overwhelming. Rates, they're not really kind right now. But that's when you purchase that home, that's the worst it gets. When rates do get better, and I think it's going to be sometime middle of next year when you're really going to see those eye-popping great rates, where you feel like, wow, this is a lot better. And they refinance, the rate will get better. You're not married to the rate, you're married to what you owe in the home. So the outlook, this is the worst it gets, and in the future it will get better. That's my opinion, and I think that I share that with a lot of people on the street as well.
Exactly. And then also you have to consider one extra thing, that is from in 1 year, how much equity you have gained in that property. So, you can be just waiting for the perfect number in the rate, but what is going to happen for the price of that home? Or maybe your income will change, or then that moment that you were waiting for that house is gone, right?
If everyone knew the right time to get in, that would have been 3 years ago. Okay, so since we're past that point, real estate's always been a great investment. It always will be like one of the number one investments. And right now, rates are high compared to where we were 2 years ago. Now, if you're talking 20 years ago, rates are good right now. But where we were 3 years ago, rates are high. I really believe it's, if you want to get in, it's time to get pre-approved, purchase a home, because I think in a year from now, I think there'll be a big improvement on rates, and you'll be able to refinance and enjoy a lot happier payment for you.
Exactly. But anyway, in the market today, as we were just checking some of the data, listings, have grown. Right now we have more than 1,000 listings more than we were having last year. At the end, also prices have increased. So then, it's just a fact of sellers, this is the moment. Also for buyers, this is the moment. It really depends on you. And then on our one-on-one consultation is where we'll discuss more of this further, right?
Absolutely. Once we get you pre-approved, And that goes to your agent here, and it goes to you. You're ready to go out and you're ready to really be aggressive and look for a home that would meet you and your family's needs.
So then all of these insights are either for buyers, sellers, or also investors. Actually, in our team, we're data driven. We love insights. Both Bob and I, we are like economic nerds. I mean, we like to read about Wall Street. We are into
that's my first stop when I get up in the morning. I go boom and I look at all the financial stuff. What's out there? Like this morning, I first stop was to see what the CPI came in at, and I was happy to see.
Same here.
Yeah, that was my first stop, and Friday will be my first stop on unemployment. Looking at the numbers and how those come in.
Exactly. So then just pretty much you will get like those insights just from us. So then don't forget to subscribe to our Ola newsletter, where like weekly you will start receiving like all those updates, and anyway you will get that information from us.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thanks again, and then just stay in the look for our next market insights here with Bob, and we look forward to seeing you again. Ciao for now.
Thank you.